Hi, this is Kelly with Homestone Girl, and I have completed another Christmas journal. This one is Loving Christmas Wishes. That's how it will be listed in my eBay store. I used several digital kits. One was Eclectic Christmas. It's a digital journal kit by Dreams, etc. I had Christmas Shopping by the Graphics Fairy, Christmas Children by the Graphics Fairy, Victorian Christmas Traditional Envelope Bags by Antique Paperie, and the inspiration was from Gayle Agostinelli, and there are some of her digitals used in this journal too. I will list all of those below, also along with the link to the journal that will be for sale in my eBay store. So this journal measures approximately 10 inches by 6.5 inches. It has one signature in it with 72 pages. The cover is a envelope, a manila envelope that I have Mod Podge some wrapping paper on the outside, and on the inside it has fabric that has been Mod Podge for the inside. There is some crocheted trim on the spine with some fabric that has been placed over the spine. We have vintage hem lace that I purchased at an estate sale, and the image on the front is a digital print. It has been layered. There are Christmas paper behind it with some red mesh, and then the print. There are 3 paper flowers that have been glued across the top. So we open it up and we have fabric that has been Mod Podge inside the cover, with an envelope placed here, a little collaging here. There's a tag inside that has been stitched and stamped, "This book belongs to." Here's a little envelope that opens up for storing secret notes tucked away in the pocket along with the card. Here is the first page of the signature, is part of the Eclectic Christmas collection that you can download online. And there's a pocket with some paper for journaling. More of the digital paper from the kit, and in here is a little cutout that you can remove, and you can put like a special picture there, or a special note, or keep the young girl. There's a doily, some dyed green paper, some vintage Christmas music paper. Again, I got it at an estate sale, and I coffee dyed it. Some coffee dyed paper. Here's some cardstock with a stamp that has been placed at the bottom. Here's a corner tuck pocket. It's been collaged on, and inside are some journaling cards and a little snowman paper for journaling also. The red paper has been dyed with food coloring. Here's more paper from the digital kit, the Electric Christmas. There's a belly band that's been collaged on, and a card placed inside, a postcard, Dear Santa. There's been some stenciling done on the page. Some coffee dyed paper. Here we have an image from the kit that has been distressed. We have a snowflake paperclip and just attached it at the top of the page. With a little fabric tied at the top. And on this side is a card that you could put your Christmas list on. We have a fabric flip with a snowman fabric and some pine with some berries, some pretty Christmas paper, and underneath is some journaling paper with an image of a snowman and a reindeer. Here's one of the images from the kit that's been glued on the bottom of the corner of the page. Here we have an envelope that has been embellished, a little tag with some stamping and washi tape, a large tag with Santa. This is a napkin that has been Mod Podged on the paper, and room in the back for journaling. Over here, the same, we have a little tag with a little washi tape at the bottom, and a large tag with some napkin that has been Mod Podged on some music paper, Christmas music paper, and room on the back for journaling. Space for writing. Here we have a bag that has been embellished, some trim placed at the bottom. There's a side pocket with a journaling card, space on the back for writing, tucked away in the bag. And we have a card at the top that has been collaged, both on the outside and on the inside, placed in the bag. Here is some fabric that has been stitched to run along the bottom of the bag. And in here are some tags. We have a tag that has a pine cone, pine needles, and just some little journaling tags. Some cardstock. This is a page from an old book for cooking and decorating at Christmas. Some copy paper. One of the ephemera from the kit, it's been glued on the page. Here's a bag that we have a side tuck pocket with a journaling card that's been collaged and some of the ephemera glued on with a fabric tag for the top. We have old music paper with Santa collaged on, some trim at the bottom, and a large journaling tag. This is the middle of the signature, and it has an envelope from the kit, and in the envelope there's some stenciling, and we have a printout of some children at the Christmas feast for journaling, tucked away in the envelope. More space for writing, making lists. Here we have a corner pocket that's been embellished, some trim at the bottom. We have a tag, "Let It Snow," with some trim tied on it. Here's a little paper flip that you can journal on, tucked away. And this opens up and more journaling space. This page, this is an napkin that's been Mod Podge with some stamping on it, on some coffee paper, some red paper. We have a card from one of the kits, and it has just washi tape. We just washi tape at the top, more space for journaling, and underneath here, space for journaling or pictures, or this is the back side of that page from the decorating book, cardstock. Here's two envelopes that both have been embellished with lace and ephemera and some fabric. Inside each one has a card that this is napkin that's behind the girls, and they've been images glued on, some distressing, and then some pretty ribbon for the tag top. Stenciling in the background on the page. Here's a sticker. This is a page out of an old hymn book. Music page. This needs to be glued. Music page with an image from the kit glued on. We have a side tuck pocket with a large journaling card and some Christmas fabric stitched across the top, tucked away. This opens up, and inside is a lot of journaling space. We have some ephemera that's been glued on from the kit. This is some images that I had in my stash. So, fawn. We have another image that's been glued on the corner. Here's a belly band, and behind it is some stenciling of some poinsettias, some Christmas fabric stitched across. Here's a vintage looking postcard with some stitching and some fabric glued on the back with a little fabric tack, paper glued on the back with a fabric tab for the top. I have a corner tuck pocket here that's been collaged with a little vintage trim piece. Open it up for some journaling, and inside is a tag, Merry Christmas on the back, to and from stamped, and here's an image from one of the kits that's just been tucked away. Lots of space for journaling or collaging or adding to. Here's the back of that music page from that music book that I had found at the estate sale. Some dyed paper, a doily, and in the back here is a large pocket of showing Santa's reindeer, and this would be good for storing receipts, special things, just an empty pocket back here. And that's the end of the book. That's the back cover. So I appreciate you coming and listening and looking at my journal. Like I said, I'm going to have it for sale in my eBay store, and I will put the link below. And I wish you a very happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.